me a poem. Give me a poem. Give us a poem. Give us a poem. Give me an us poem. Give me a poem as we. Give me a poem. Me. Give we a poem. A poem given to me by we. Giving me a me we giving poem. It's giving a me we poem. This me we.
Be born without consent. Consent to everything when no one has asked me to be anything.
Σαν βγεις στο πηγεμό για την Ιθάκη, να εύχεσαι να είναι μακρύς ο δρόμος, γεμάτος περιπέτειες, γεμάτος γνώσεις. Σαν βγεις στον πηγεμό για την Ιθάκη, να εύχεσαι να είναι μακρύς ο δρόμος, γεμάτος περιπέτειες, γεμάτος γνώσεις.
Me must we, me separates we, me scrutinizes we, me fights we, me loses we, me grounds we, me prioritizes me over we.
Mich beschäftigt die Konstellation zwischen dem Me und dem We. Welches Verhältnis zwischen Me und We wird impliziert? Ich kann da so rum oder andersrum drauf schauen. Und die Frage habe ich als Ausgangspunkt genommen, um mit den Verhältnismäßigkeiten zu spielen. Wer gegen wen? Das Ich gegen das andere. Dann haben wir hier plötzlich zwei Klaviere, die gegeneinander verstimmt sind. Das eine gegen oder auch mit dem anderen. Dieses zusammen und gleichzeitig auseinanderspielen. Sie fangen getrennt an und kommen nur einmal für einen kurzen Moment zusammen. Aber das auch nur scheinbar, weil die Verstimmung auch hier eine unüberwindbare Schwelle bildet.
Isolation complete.
אנשי שיר, כל שאותם מחפשים, אדום יותר, תמיד אדום יותר. קוראים שחורים, ולפעמים 1000 קוראים שחורים, אפילו בתאנה. אנשי שיר, כל שאותם מחפשים, אדום יותר, תמיד אדום יותר. קוראים שחורים, ולפעמים 1000 קוראים שחורים, אפילו בתאנה. אנשי שיר, כל שאותם מחפשים, אדום יותר,
going inside
תמיד אדום יותר.
and then suddenly out,
קוראים שחורים,
like diving
ולפעמים
into
1000 קוראים שחורים,
the pressure
אפילו
in the
בתאנה.
ears.
אנשי שיר,
It's intense and beautiful and unknown, so much new.
תמיד אדום יותר.
And inside the inside,
קוראים שחורים,
we're all looking for,
ולפעמים 1000
trying and failing and squeezing into and thrown out of, growing wings and fins, removing our molds and changing our feathers, following,
קוראים שחורים,
reaching for with the bare fingertips.
אפילו בתאנה.
How can I use the knot, a single line when unwoven, but when woven together this gnarled entity? How can I use that as a metaphor for a formal framework or way of thinking through the material? For me, as this conglomeration, this mess on the table, this knot that needs to be untangled, or maybe you decide you don't even want it to untangle and you just leave it there. What is being worked on in this room is very intimate in a way because it is not actually something I would want to share as a piece. I even put very clearly in the score workshop material. I don't put just the name of the piece. But of course it has existed. It became a thing once it was made into sound by the ensemble. The process itself of workshopping before a final product is in itself answering the question of give us a poem, and this question of, well, when is it a poem?
that live inside your head are brilliant. Like your head was brilliant when you have told me to have some reason to exist. And I do, for some reason, I am not myself. It wasn't that sad when I was my own gift. When I didn't have thoughts of my own. When I admired I was stupid. When I gave up on living admirably. When I patched the hole I fell into and knew I would stay there forever. And I knew I would live this way. And I knew I would want more. And I knew I wanted to be buried with everyone. We now bond over our perfect mutations. We now bond over our perfect facials. The sperm you drank from my ruined body knows boundaries, but we are too perfect to adhere to someone else's idea of perfection. Each idea born from an idea that proves existence was not God, what God intended. But we speak for everyone now. And all of Asia changes when I change, which is why the world you live in can no longer be stable, can no longer want anything. I want to be or feel awful. I want to repent or show you I am good and my saintly practice has a home at last. And I am deserving, though it is true I cannot be the first one to say so.